I would like to talk about the current event which is unfolding in Middle East with regard to the Kurds. Turkey is launching military strike against the Kurds in Syria, and the Islamic Republic of Iran is shaking hands with the regime in Iraq, so Iraq remains united. What is so sad about this that the Western nations are advocating self-autonomy for the Kurds. We need to understand the grievance Kurdish people have, and that goes back to the Cyrus the Great, how he created Persian Empire. Now, the Kurdish people have integrated to their own region. However, we are coming to the west side, like Monk School of Global Affairs back in 2007 was advocating federalism and self-autonomy for the Kurds, and was saying, oh, it won't disintegrate. Okay. So since I'm living in Canada and I have some understanding about Canadian politics and I have a degree in political science, Quebec wants to separate from rest of Canada because it says I'm a distinct society. However, Canada takes all kinds of measure to make sure that Quebec doesn't separate from rest of Canada. Even Jean de Gaulle came to Canada and gave a speech about glory of France, and he was advocating Quebec separate from rest of Canada. Canadian asked him to leave Canada. So I don't understand why the Western media are advocating the idea of country of Kurdistan, because that's not going to happen. It's going to cause more people to lose their lives, and they're going to die. People are going to die. And one of the funny things that they say, oh, Kurds are brave, all that kind of thing. Do you think the soldier is coming forward with the guns and bullets? He's not brave? He's going to shoot out. And these people, the Kurds will be deemed as a terrorist and they're going to end up in a prison. I really don't understand why the Western nations are causing civil war in the Middle Eastern nations. Look at what happened in Libya. And look at Afghanistan. And they say, oh, okay, we couldn't do what we wanted. Now we are moving on. You can't do this. You cannot play with people's life and say, oh, okay, we change our minds. It's a real life situation. Where people talking about people's life. It is ridiculous. It's absolutely... I'm stunned by the way the Western people are so naive, the way they think and they approach. And their ideas are formulated by what they read. And someone tells them something because it's coming out of the tube or because it is written by a paper, they accept it as a fact. They don't look at it from a different direction. That how that particular thought is going to have an impact on people's life. That's crazy. Cheers.